So, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and let's see if Jeb is alive. No, Jeb is very, very dead. Bye, Jeb. You died at the hands of the accelerated time when landing bug, and oh well. We'll send someone to meet you in short time, I'm sure. It's your own fault for missing the moon and going to visit the sun anyway. So let's send the next poor person off to try and get to the moon. Which ship was it? I can't. That was it. Jeb's crazy death machine, which it will forever be known as, seeing as it killed him. Was this the right one? This doesn't look like the right one. No, it doesn't have the legs on it. This isn't the right one. Okay. We're going to have to go and investigate which ship's actually the correct ship. That's definitely not it. Right. Would have helped if I had actually named these properly. Lander Mark 1 was the sub part, I think. Or it might have been Lander Part 1. Oh no, that was it. Lander Mark 1, there we go. So we've got the legs. Let's just check I didn't have larger legs available. I don't believe I do. That's the micro landing strut. Gear bays. Ah, landing struts. We do have longer legs. Right. Off with you. Oh. Oh no, that was right. We do need it in the middle of the ladder, I think, because otherwise we're under the engines. We can we risk it being under the engines? I'm not sure we can. We may have to drop this down to three legs. Oh, one's under an engine. That's not good. Fine, we'll just risk it being under the engine. I don't think it's going to work too well. I think we'll end up burning the leg off or something stupid. But that's a problem to find out once we get to the moon itself. Nothing like forward planning. Right, who do we have in the ship today? Bob Kerman. Hello, Bob. Any last requests before we smash you into the floor at high speed? No? Okay, then. 3, 2, 1, liftoff? There we go. We're skyward bound, taking off at night time. I had a nice comment on one of the videos recently going, why do you always take off at night time? Why can't you take off during the day? It's like, sorry, I don't control when the sun rises. You know, what do you expect me to do? Sit here and wait 12 hours? Right, up we go. And let's engage the liquid engines a bit. And away with the solids. Up we go, nice and straight for now. Now these are in a, I think it's called an asparagus system is what people usually refer it to. This pair feed this pair, which feeds this pair, which then feeds the middle. So they drop away in pairs as they So this pair will empty first because it's not only using the fuel, it's also refilling the ones next to it. So here we go. So that pair drop away. Now we've got uneven thrust, so we may start spinning. We may be fine whilst we're in the atmosphere because these wings should help with stability, but definitely later on it will cause us issues. Now let's try rolling this over. It's not the stablest of craft, so I want to do this gently. And that there will do for the moment. Let's have a look at how we're doing. Good. Let's roll it over a bit more. We just don't want to go past 90 because obviously then we're pointing back towards the planet, which is not desirable. And the next pair just ran out, so away they go. Hopefully we don't hit them. So there, we're down to 3 rockets now. I think this design has another one hidden in the middle here. I believe that's the case. Let's have a look at my resources. Okay, let's put this down on 90 degrees so we pull towards the apoapsis a bit better. The problem we've got is each section we jettison off, the engines go with it, so we lose thrust overall. But it should be fine. Do they fall off automatically? No, I push the spacebar, which this list over here is every time I push spacebar, whatever's in the next section happens. So the next section being this one is to jettison those 2 structures you can see lighting up, which will fire off the next pair of engines. So then it'll all shift up one, and the next time I push it will be this one, so on and so forth. So the engines are just about to run out. In a second, there we go. Away they go. Shedding the extra weight. Ooh. We'll throttle down for a minute. It's most efficient to burn when you're near this point here. That's your highest point of orbit, and whatever you do here affects the opposite side, which is the one you're trying to push out of the planet. So burning back here is a waste of fuel. I don't go to extremes in efficiency. There will be far more efficient ways of getting up here than I have done. But, one, I don't feel like looking at someone else's way of doing it, and secondly, I don't work for NASA and therefore don't want to spend 8 years doing mathematic calculations. I'm here to have fun, so what works is good enough for me. If you want the optimal way of achieving something, this is not the place for you. Someone's asked what's my YouTube name. It will be Malakith Skadi. You can probably just type Malakith into YouTube and it will find it. Right then. So now we're trying to head for the moon, which is that one there, the nearer one. Oh, that's not Minmus. Minmus is somewhere. There's Minmus. We're not heading for that one. That's on a different angle, as you can see. It goes off around this way. So we're not even remotely aimed at that. We're aiming for the Mun here. The problem I've got now, of course, is I'm down to a single engine. And a single engine only has so much thrust. So we're nowhere near as good at getting places quickly, but we're a lot lighter weight-wise. So this starts expanding rapidly. The further you get away from the planet, the quicker it'll expand. How's Bob doing? Ah, Bob isn't like Jeb. Jeb would be laughing his arse off right about now. Bob looks like he's going to Crazy Town because he's just thrown his marbles out the window. He's going to love it when we hit the Mun. Okay. This week we will not use gratuitous amounts of the time acceleration because that's what resulted in us heading for the sun last time. So we will not be going to these end ones. Why does it sound like dolphin noises? Background music. Do we have space dolphins? I don't see any space dolphins. Bob might have been making the noises. He does look rather petrified. Okay, so we don't quite reach the Mun. No, we didn't get there quick enough. We missed. Okay, we're going to have to accelerate, but I'm not touching that last one. That last one can go to hell. We're pretty low to the atmosphere there. I might have to watch that. That's a decaying orbit. That's not good. Oh dear. We're too close to the planet down here. Oh, ship, what are you doing? Who told you to spin randomly out of control? Okay, we'll fix that once we get to the other point. So basically we need to raise this up. It's too close. It's in the atmosphere and it's getting grabbed. Which we can do from up here. So just got to wait till we get out there. Dum ta dum dum dum. Interesting. That's us intersecting with the moon. But we are going to have to make changes to our orbit at the moment, so that may not quite happen as it thinks currently. Let's just put that there. And there. 120,000 is more than enough. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Round we go. Right, this will be interesting. So, we're heading to a moon encounter. We're going to get grabbed by its gravity. And we're going to have to counteract it pretty rapidly. So, as soon as we hit this, we'll be able to start doing something about it. There we go. So now we're orbiting the moon. Let's pull in our orbit. How's our fuel looking? We're about to run out on this stage. That's fine. I think we just did. Yep, we did. There we go. So we're down to the next little stage. Just throttle down a bit while I fire that. So this is only a little engine. It's not got a lot of grunt behind it. It also makes me look like a missile of sorts now. So this should close off and we'll have an orbit. It'd be nice if I could get this down low enough that I can actually get a landing. Which we may achieve. Well, I'm not sure I want to land in that crater. It looks very much like the Death Star entrance. That's no moon. Someone was going to do it. Might as well be me. Okay, we're landing in the Death Star crater. Right, now, one thing I'm going to do very quickly is extend the legs. What is it? It's, okay. So, that's how far down they go. This will be interesting. So we're coming in at quite a shallow angle. We're only just sort of clipping the surface. It actually looks like the moon's rotating, so we may miss that crater. Obviously the moon's rotating, but rotating in such a direction that we might miss the crater. Do we want to miss the crater? Do we want to land in the Death Star entrance? I think we do. Get in there. There we go. Yes, I can see what you write, Jadelon. Obviously, if I'm trying to land on the moon, I may be a little busy to react at some point, but I do read the chat. There we go. Let's accelerate this up again. Let's have a quick look at this in first person. Well, not first person. This view. There's the target. Bob's glaring at it menacingly. It's like, I'm coming for you, Moon. Prepare yourself. Okay, we're going to need to slow down a bit again because the thing's rotating too much. There we go. I will need to jettison that lower part to land, but there's no point me wasting the fuel of the bit I need to get back with in landing. I may as well try and use the fuel I've got here for as much as possible and drop it just before I land, sort of thing. Okay, here we come. It's a quite slow approach. Good luck, Bob. You're going to need it. Okay, here we come. Yep, at least Bob's got restful music at his funeral. Sorry, landing. I love how it's so optimistic that it reckons it's going to slingshot me back into an orbit. There's kind of a celestial body in the way. Unless there really is no moon, we just go right through it. Somehow I don't think that's going to happen, though. Okay, we're at 300,000 meters and rapidly descending. The problem I've got here is deciding when to start decelerating. So yes, in terms of the staging, there's a bit of fuel in here and here for these 4 engines. but I need enough fuel to get back. So if I can use this engine and the 2 fuel tanks down here for as much as possible, involved in landing, then jettison them, then land, that is the desired outcome. Right, let's start this procedure. Because this is a tiny engine and it does not decelerate quickly. Look at the poor little thing. Barely capable. Bob doesn't seem too happy about the thought. He's not convinced, is he? Look at his little face. Okay, let's just leave it to its own devices for a little bit. Actually, if we can hold the orbit steady... Oh, we can't do it while throttled up, that's right. Do Kerbals survive forever if you drop them off on the planet? Yes, they do. There is no food or water in game, which is odd, but there you have it. Okay, he's coming in. I think there's probably a good point to start trying to land, or focus on landing. Full thrust. Come on, tiny engine. You can do it. I'm not sure if we're going to hit the crater or not. It's not as pronounced as I thought it was. Someone said he should have a Kerbal-style funeral. Kerbal-style funeral is ploughing into a large body as quickly as possible, preferably involving as much explosion and Hollywood flair as you can imagine. Hey, Panzer IV. Okay, so down we come. This is the bit we're interested in, the speed here. And the altitude, of course. It's a speed versus altitude comparison. He's looking pretty awestruck now. He's like, oh, it's the moon. We're coming down nicely over a huge, great big ridge that I really don't want to land on. Good job, Bob. Couldn't make it easy on yourself, could you? Come on, Bob, you got this. Where are we landing on the map? Ah, we are in the crater. I guess that must be the edge. Okay, down we go. Just got to chase this little slowing component. Let's just match the descent speed for the moment. We're still at 14,000 meters. So we're almost coming down vertically now. I'm just keeping the speed constant for the moment. go, we swapped to surface speed. We're officially within the atmosphere. He's looking a bit more relaxed. Let's slow this speed down a bit more. We've got plenty of fuel in this section, we can always jettison it, it's fine. Okay. Let's hold that there. Look at that lovely terrain. Nice and mountainous. Hopefully we found a flat bit to land on. I'm not entirely confident. In fact, looks like we've found a nice little ridge to land on. Good job, Bob. Good job. Okay, let's let it drop without engine for a little minute. Let's extend the landing gear. Down we come. Come on, Bob, full thrust, full thrust. There we go. We're going back up again now, unfortunately. So now we want to cut the engine, jettison that section, fire the next 4 engines, and gently drift myself sideways a little bit. Down we go, down we go, down we go. We've got 4 engines on this. They're fairly powerful if they need to be, so we should be able to get out of any oh crap moments at the end. My concern is actually getting back to the planet with enough fuel. Down we come. Down, down, down. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Right. Observe materials bay. The fine dust of the Mun has intermixed with some of the samples. You have a sneaking suspicion that they'll never be able to get the lab clean again. We'll keep that data. We will take a crew report. Okay. Right, now then. Where's my ladder? Extend ladder. Will it reach? Yes. Right. EVA. Down we go. Good job, Bob. Run like a penguin. Whee! Right. Plant flag. And EVA report. You start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is nominal. And take a surface sample. This crater seems to have been a really nasty impact. We're on the Mun's east far side crater. Good job, Bob. Now to try and get you home. I'm suspecting he will actually run out of fuel, which is unfortunate, but we shall see. Okay. Ladder up. Right. Time to see if we can get home again. 3, 2, 1, lift off. I'm suspecting the answer is no based on that. I think poor old Bob is going to be stuck. The one and only saving grace he may get is if I can get him stuck in orbit. At which point somebody else might be able to come and rescue him in the future. Okay, we need to be at the apoapsis for this. Come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. There. Right, we need full burn. Until the fuel is exhausted. Go, Bob, go. Go, Bob. Oh, crap, Bob. Damn it, Bob. You're going to snuff it, man. It's all over. Transmit data. Not enough electric charge. These engines here are just not efficient enough for the job I'm trying to get them to do. I need better like lander style engines. Alright, let's accelerate. Oh, we can't walk because the ship is throttled up. Let's accelerate time a little bit. So we're still sending data. So let's do a crew report. Let's do an EVA. Get as much scientific value out of poor Bob's life as we possibly can. Not enough electric charge. Come on, send the data, Bob. Right. The one and only possible chance you have is enabling your jetpack. I can't remember how you do that. Someone remind me how to enable his jetpack? I thought it was J, but apparently not. Aha! Oh. Problem is, I have no idea. Let's... Where's the... Bob, what are you doing? Okay, that's the one I want. How much fuel does he have left? 67%. Come on, Bob, get in orbit. Get in orbit. Problem is, I can't work out which way he's going. That one seems to be working, maybe. There we go. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, Bob. He's done it! He's done it! Bob has saved himself to an eternity of spinning around the moon. Until someone can get over here and rescue his lazy ass. Well, Bob, I think it's time you waved goodbye to the viewers. It's going to be a long time before we're seeing you again. And I think that's a suitable expression to be pulling there, dear boy. Right. Space Center. Let's check the tracking. Tracking information, yep. We currently have Bob Kerbin orbiting the Mun. We're going to have to send a rescue party. Right. We needed a Bob Retriever 3000. What can we do to achieve that? Let's see, what is that? That is a probe core. Aha, cockpit. Ah. I smell a cunning plan. Okay, and then we're going to need a lot more parachutes. Let's go for 4. And we're going to want some legs. Because this thing is not going to come down nicely when it gets back to Kerbin. Right. Technically we don't need those. Or those. Probably don't need both of those either then. Off you go. Right. Bob retrieval. Away! Someone in the Twitch chat says, why isn't the Rome 2 livestream episode up on YouTube? Possibly because it gets recorded when I livestream it in about an hour's time. Anyway. Not enough crew, so we've got nobody in the cockpit. That's good. Right, Jebediah. Hang on. How's Jeb back? What? What? Jeb? Huh. Jeb's back from the grave to rescue Bob. He just couldn't deal with being dead and his buddy being up there. He's come back to save him. Right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And he's happy already. Yep, Jeb is definitely in the building. Let's just check he's actually... Yeah, he's definitely out there. The ghost of Crazy Jeb Past is definitely flying the vehicle. Look at him. If he smiled any harder, his jaw would rip off. Alright, solid boosters away. Hey, look at York. What happened is we got to the Mun, we successfully landed. We then tried to take off and get back to the planet, ran out of fuel. So the ship is busy plunging into the moon at the moment, but we managed to evacuate the pilot, who then used his little CO2-powered jetpack to establish himself in an orbit around the Mun. And so this is the rescue ship going to go and retrieve him. It's been all go on this stream. Jeb the crazy bastard is back from the dead to come and save Bob. Bob, who is currently enjoying his vacation orbiting the moon in his little suit. We won't comment on how much oxygen, food or water he doesn't even worry about not having. He's a Special Forces Kerbal. He doesn't need such weird things like food, water, oxygen. As long as he's got adrenaline, he can live. Jeb should not be enjoying this as much as he did, especially as the last time resulted in him plunging into the planet and dying horribly. But this is Jeb, and Jeb is a crazy bastard. As evidenced by the picture down in the corner right now. A crazy, crazy, crazy bastard. There is one problem with this plan. I have to remember how the hell you dock things together, like meet in orbit. I haven't done that for a very long time. And I probably didn't bring RCS thrust. This could be difficult. Oh well. I was wondering if anyone would grab a picture of Bob floating in space. Yes, ideally I would have put RCS tanks on this so I could navigate slowly towards Bob. Hopefully Bob has enough fuel in his RCS tanks to get to anywhere that I need him to. Otherwise we're a bit screwed. We may end up colliding with Bob and having a double death. But, yes. Right, let's get this orbit going, shall we? How are we doing on the fuel front? We're about to run out of the next twin pair, but we have the orbit. And preparing to jettison. Away! I love that. It's so cool. Right, time to try and get into another Mun orbit with the death pencil. Now with added parachutes. But one thing I didn't check, whether you can actually get into a cockpit from space. This may be a problem. Oh well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. And Bob splattered all over the windscreen. Right, there we go. So now we do the wait until we just happen to intersect with the moon trick. Because I'm too lazy to actually plan this out properly in advance. Kerbal the movie. That would require far too much explosive special effects. It would bankrupt whichever Hollywood studio attempted it. Oh, now that's going to possibly not work very well at all looking at that orbit attempt, but we will see. And it's also trying to slingshot us off towards the sun. Jeb and orbits dealing with the moon seem to enjoy heading towards the sun. So we're going to have to watch this one closely. There we go, look, we can see Bob Kerman, his little image, spinning around the moon. His ship has disintegrated itself all over the surface, so we can't see that anymore. We can see his little flag that he landed. Don't worry, Bob. Jeb's coming. Actually, that might not be such a good thing. He does look a little high. Right, here we go. One encounter in 4 hours. Just as well we're not playing this in real time. We've already been up here a day. Poor old Bob must have been spinning around for a while now. At least he's getting a good view. Hopefully he's got a camera. He'll definitely get a good book deal out of this. Show up on Oprah and all that fun stuff. Hang on, Aztiz linked something. Let me see what this looks like. Oh dear. Aztiz, you genius. I suspect you found that somewhere else instead of making it yourself, but you may have done, I'm not sure. Oh, someone's saying they should take the design of the rocket, or one similar to it, and make it into a pen, and then the developers could sell it as a Kerbal-inspired death rocket pen. I'd so buy a pen if it looked something even remotely like that. Hopefully with not such random bits to try and attempt to grip without, you know, spiking your hand, but... Hey Guy Herbert, welcome to the stream. Alright, here we go. Crunch time is approaching. Literally, if we actually slam into the moon, which it looks like happens in this orbit. I'm not convinced this is the best orbit to be approaching in. We're about to find out. Okay, it's a little bit faster. Let's actually hit that orbit. We're going really slow. There. Oh crap. No. That one, please. Burn, burn, burn! Alright, let's ditch that maneuver now. Okay, we need to try and match poor old Bob here. Actually, we'll worry about it once we've got an orbit, I think. Get a bit closer. Hey, Bob. Oh, crap. We're going the wrong way round. That's not good. Yes. Okay. So we want that. And then we want... No, no, no. No. That's not going to help. This is not helpful. Okay, if we did... that way. That's a lot of burning and it's not helping. No, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Come here, you stupid maneuver. We kind of want... I want to come to a complete sort of stop, effectively. Oh, this may be difficult. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. I need to come to a complete stop and then sort of burn in the opposite direction. So I need to point at this one. So this should eventually go vertical and then sort of re-expand out the other way. I hope. That is the plan. Come on, flip round, you bastard. There. Yes. We got this. We matching the same direction as Bob now? Yes. Fuel is... we got another tank. Right. Oop. No, no, no. Let's burn in the right place, please, ship. Okay. Let's get this crap sorted now. No. So we need to... Oh, joy. Need to try and match his orbit. Not like that. Ow. You. Right. Okay. Need to do this in stages. Probably not that bit. We want to be side on, I suspect. That gets us close. Close but not quite. We'll do that one first. I guess this is the right sort of plane. We can tweak it in another burn afterwards. Okay, around we come. And about now. Bit too much. We can fix this. Right. Oh no. We're getting caught in the gravity. This isn't good. Why did you have to end up in such a dumbass orbit, Bob? I need to expand there. And this isn't going to help me in the long run. Actually, it's not doing bad for one bit. There, that'll do. Not exactly what I wanted, but... let's cancel that now. Okay, so when we get here, we'll pull this in. We'll just scrub that. Set as target. Alright, let's just go around a few times. See if we can't get any of these to line up just by pure fluke. Like that. Two kilometers from each other. 6 kilometers. Whoop. 2 kilometers. So we can get within 2k of him. Right, round we go. Okay, we're just coming up to this point. Just need to get a little closer. Four, three, two, one. Okay, let's ditch that. How close are we? 2.3 kilometers. Okay, I'm not sure how much help this is actually going to be getting that close, because it's just not going to be close enough for me to do anything, I think. How's my fuel? Oh, I'm nearly out on this one. Okay, in we come. I need to burn that one, I think, to kill off the speed. I can't remember. When I'm a bit closer. Let me see what happens here. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more. It's going to match the orbit. Oh. It's moving. Okay, so that has killed off the relative speed. So now I need to just actually thrust towards him so I can get close enough to grab him. Come here, you little bastard. Actually, has the engine run out? Yes, it has. Yep, we'll rescue Bob. How is the fuel doing? Oh, we've got plenty of fuel. Right, we're getting closer. But I need to kill off the relative speed to him because my orbit's going mental. Which would mean boosting away from him, I think. Oh. Damn it. Bob, you come here, you sod. We need to kill this speed off faster. He's getting way too close. Okay, come on. 800 meters. 800 meters. We're getting there. We're close. Can we see him? Where is he? Bob. Bob, you bastard. Get over here. Here it comes. It's coming in quick though. That's not good. How much fuel's he got left? 12%. Oh crap. Come on, Bob. %. Come on, Bob, grab it, grab it, grab it. Yes! And he's in! He's in! We have Bob down. Right, now to get back to the planet. Bob and Jeb. Pro team. They've got plenty of fuel. Jeb's loving it. Bob is... You can't see Bob. Bob's under a duvet? I don't know. Looks like Jeb may have just stuck him in a sack to keep him under control. Right then. Freedom! Lunar Dusk, you disgusting little sod. Stop talking about that sort of stuff. Right, let's see. We want this one round here. Down it comes. Go away, Moon. We're having nothing to do with you. You've had Bob quite long enough. Right then. Home! Right, do not over-accelerate the time, plow into the planet, die horribly. Why are we not actually got a splashdown position? There we go. Oh, it's going to end up being mountains. Crap. Oh well, we'll take mountains. Mountains are preferable to being stuck around the moon. In fact, if I pull in the thing a bit more, we may even manage to get this other ocean. In fact, we might just get it anyway. Let's see. Come on, planet. Turn. 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 Oops. That was the wrong button completely. What we're trying to do is land in the ocean, not on the land, because I'd rather it didn't blow up horribly, as has happened before. And for those who watched a few episodes ago, everyone knows Jeb likes landing upside down. Because Jeb is a crazy psychopath. Yep. Speed. There we go. That's working fine. We'll be in the ocean there. Right. Jeb's loving it. Jettison. Should get some nice re-entry flare. There we go. That bit's burning up nicely as well, I should think. Whoa, that was close. We nearly just blew up both of our Kerbals. Oh, that's a new effect. Yeah, that was extremely close. Bob, you're cutting it fine living through these ordeals, aren't you? Okay, here we go. Do not snap off this time, please. Thank you. Down we go. Nice and gently. Yep, we got Bob. Bob is over here. This is all he can see because he's in a cockpit, but he's here. Jeb has officially rescued Bob. And safe touchdown. Let's retrieve the vehicle. Not as much science as we would have liked, but a safe Bob. Right, what could we unlock? Let's see. Fuel tanks, another engine. What have we got in here? Decouplers, adapters. Another adapter. Wings. The little toroid. Ah, these are little lander things. Maybe we should be using those. There's RCS in there as well, isn't there? We'll get that. We'll unlock that. What's over here? Ugh, more probes. I think. Yeah, they're probes. Cool. Maybe we should start making some probes and sending them places. But that is for another time. We've somehow revived Jeb, and Jeb has saved Bob. So all in all, that was an eventful episode of Kerbal, and hopefully you enjoyed it as well. So to the guys watching this back on YouTube later, this is where the episode shall end.